Working out whether a home battery is worth 7,000 pounds sounds complicated. It isn't. There are three scenarios. Most installers only quote you one. The other two look very different. Let's go through all of them. A home battery does one thing. It stores electricity and releases it when you need it. That's worth money because electricity in the UK costs around 24 pence per kilowatt hour when you buy it from the grid. If you can avoid buying from the grid, either by storing solar energy you've generated yourself or by charging cheaply overnight and using it during the day, you save the difference. A typical 10 kilowatt hour battery installed in the UK costs between £6,500 and £9,000. We'll use £7,000 as our working number. That battery has a rated cycle life of roughly 4,000 to 6,000 full charge-discharge cycles. Daily use means 10 to 15 years before significant degradation. The question is simple. Over those 10 to 15 years, does it save you £7,000? The answer depends entirely on how you use it. Scenario 1. Solar panels, no smart tariff. You have solar panels. They generate more than you use during the day. Without a battery, you export the excess to the grid under the Smart Export Guarantee at roughly 15 pence per kilowatt hour. With a battery, you store that excess and use it in the evening instead of buying from the grid at 24 pence. The saving per kilowatt hour stored is not 24 pence, it's 9 pence. The difference between what you would have exported and what you would have paid to buy it back. On a typical UK system that would otherwise export 1,500 kilowatt hours per year, that's £135 annually. At £135 per year, your £7,000 battery pays back in 52 years. The battery's warranty is 10. Scenario 2. Battery only, smart tariff, no solar panels. You charge the battery overnight on a time-of-use tariff, Octopus Go or similar, at 7 to 9 pence per kilowatt hour. You use that electricity during the day instead of buying at 24 pence. The saving per kilowatt hour is around 15 to 17 pence. Cycling 8 kilowatt hours per day, that's roughly £480 per year. At £480 per year, your £7,000 battery pays back in 14 to 15 years. Still longer than the warranty, but within the battery's realistic useful life. And it doesn't require solar panels at all. Scenario 3. Solar panels, battery, and a smart tariff. This is where the economics begin to work. Take a typical 3-bedroom semi in the Midlands. 4 kilowatt solar system, family of 4, evening consumption around 6 kilowatt hours. On Octopus Go, they charge the battery overnight at 8 pence. During the day, solar covers most of their load and tops up the battery with surplus. In the evening, the battery covers the peak. They're buying from the grid at full rate for maybe 2 hours a day. Total annual saving, around £820. Payback on a £7,000 battery, 8 to 9 years, inside the battery's useful life. This is the scenario most installers show you. They're not lying, but they're assuming you're already on a compatible smart tariff. That's a significant assumption, and it's the one most people don't verify before they sign. 3 complications the quote won't mention. First, degradation. A battery rated at 10 kilowatt hours doesn't stay at 10. Most degrade to 70 to 80% capacity by the end of the warranty. Your year 10 savings will be meaningfully lower than year 1. Installers quote the year 1 figure. Second, smart tariff compatibility. Off-peak arbitrage requires a compatible smart meter and a battery system that supports automated scheduling. Not all installed systems come pre-configured for this. Before you sign, ask explicitly, does this system support automated overnight charging on a time-of-use tariff? And is that included in the quote? Third, oversizing. A 10 kilowatt hour battery is the default recommendation. But in a home with modest solar and low evening consumption, you may realistically charge it to 3 or 4 kilowatt hours per day in winter. An oversized battery in that situation is an expensive solution to a problem you don't have. If this is useful, subscribe. New video every Tuesday directly related to this one. Before any installer quotes you a battery, ask 3 questions. 1. What is my actual daily consumption between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m.? If that number is consistently under 4 kilowatt hours, a 10 kilowatt hour battery is oversized for your pattern. 2. Am I on an off-peak tariff or can I switch to one? If your current tariff has no meaningful off-peak rate, the economics of scenarios 2 and 3 don't apply to you. 3. What export rate is your installer using in the payback calculation? If they've assumed you're crediting exports at the full grid rate of 24 pence, their calculation is wrong. The Smart Export Guarantee pays significantly less. Ask them to redo it with the actual SEG rate. If they can't answer those 3 questions clearly and with numbers, take the quote away.